Okay, all right, everyone. I'll be doing this training on Trello. I spoke to a few people, and let me just allow you to enjoy your Sunday. So I'll just do this, and when we have a meeting, you can throw questions here and there. So just do yourself a favor and go through the video and grab something from it. Okay, I'll share my screen immediately, and yeah. Okay, so Trello. We're talking about the Trello app. For the sake of this meeting, I would create a new board. So to create a new board, click on boards and create new board. So create a new board means that you're starting a fresh. So say this is a project you're working on, and I'm like, okay, Trello tutorials, tutorials, new board create. So you can either start with a template or just start blank. You get yeah, normally even though you have this like this, it's fine, but you can just have a plain program. People just don't want to be disturbed. Sometimes I like plain color, so I can just say, oh, I need a plain color, let me choose this, and it's just plain. Okay, okay, so now this is your new board. Okay, and it's called Trello tutorial. Trello tutorial is the name of your project. Next thing you want to do is to add a list, and you can add as many lists as possible, but you want to break it down into this. You're coming from school, so you know there is a school, faculty, department, class, and group. Okay, so it's just broken down like that. So you want to do it in a way that you understand, the way that your project and your team members understand. So for this list, I can say, and the first thing I'm going to do is roadmap. Okay, so everybody starts a roadmap where everybody understands where they are going to in the project and what's the vision of the project. So just simple, hit your enter. If you're using a PC, but if you're using your phone, you can click on the buttons. So roadmap, first one. Next one I'm saying it is to do. So you can break down to do. You can say this is to do business and then to do engineering. So everyone knows where they are. So after to do, I can just name this work in progress or ongoing. Okay. So let's leave it at work in progress, WIP, or you can spell it out because I try to avoid a lot of uh, jargons that people start asking what is it. So work in progress, and the next thing is completed. Be completed. So and that's all the list I want to create. So remember, the board is the school, the list is the faculty, and the cards are the departments. Okay. So the roadmap is first we are understanding fellow. Okay. So as comes to you quickly write it down before you go into details. So our card, the next one we want to do is practice practical work. Okay, the next one I want to do is create task. So, and the next thing I want to do is handle new projects. So this is just on roadmap, and then it is here. And let me add, let's say, market survey. I just want to write out things that are familiar with normal projects. Okay, sales storm. Okay. Okay, so having created your roadmap, you can easily move them to do. So when it's time for this, you say, okay, understand Trello, we're ready for this. So say you're the team lead, you're the one organizing these tasks. You know what I'm saying? You're organizing these tasks. So this task originates from you. So say the team lead like Dolapo or Motsun or myself. So go into the card. Okay, just click on it, go into the card. Okay, yeah. So having moved the the card from the roadmap list to to-do list. You can just go into there and fully explain and just arrange the task. So there is a description. Okay, there's a description where you say uh, all you need of Trello. Okay, so there's a description here, and you just write as much information as possible so that who will be handling the task can understand what it needs to do. Okay, having done this, you see that you need a checklist for the person to tick for the task to know that okay, this task has been done, and you say start, middle, finish. So just make the checklist when you're done. So when the person has achieved the checklist, you can tick, can tick, can tick. Okay, and then you can. So it's like you set a task, person ticks it off. You come back and evaluate what the person has done here first. Okay, yes, take this for many days. So you can go ahead if there's a link to check what the person has done if it works, and then you can say, okay, yes, it's complete. Completion, you have to set a due date. So if you're saying this task is due on Tuesday, you set Tuesday, you say it's due on Thursday, you put it on Thursday. You want to set a reminder, you want to say, okay, a day before, it's days apart. You want to say an hour before if it's just close, okay, or if it's very close, you want to say 5 minutes before, or you just want to say, oh, don't set a reminder. So I'm going to put day before, save, okay. Next thing you have to add who is responsible for this task, right? So I don't know on the spot, but you should have a lot of members here and say, okay, Vincent is responsible for this task. You appear here. Immediately, Vincent gets a notification that this task is to be handled by you. And the due date, he comes to the Trello and he sees the rest of the details. Now you want to help the person achieve the task better and you add an attachment. It could be a YouTube link, a Drive link, you just paste, copy and paste the link here. If it is a file, you can pick it from your computer or the one that you've saved on Trello, the one that you've shared on Trello before, or straight up from Google Drive, integrate with Google Drive. But most of these Trello, Google Drive, Dropbox integration are paid plans. So you just want to save your attachment in your computer or add a link, okay? Because you don't set you want to subscribe to upgrade your plan, okay? And as the task goes on, or you remember something, you can come in here, mention the person by writing at the person's name. When it comes up here, just hit it or click enter. Please add notifications. So yeah, so the person gets the information, the email immediately. The person comes and replies you and say, "Don't that ship." Um, so it's just a collaborative tool, and you should utilize it very well. So there's communication back and forth. Okay, so I like to put in labels so you know by a glance you know what this task means. So I can say green. I can edit it and say green means revenue. Excuse me. I say green means revenue. Okay. I can say blue means product. Okay. I can say gold means marketing. Yeah, so you can name all your labels, and as you put in the task, you can select and unselect. You can say, okay, this is a product task. Immediately the person understands. Okay, so it's I told you that everybody can participate in. So if I'm named, I can go ahead and name another team member that's maybe under my unit and say, hey, this team member should be part of this task, and I name the person and I write the reason. Okay, and the person gets notification and work on it together. Now, this is another thing you could do. Since most work is divided into this hierarchy, so perhaps you're in a management team and you have units under you. So, and you're given this task, but it is your units that will achieve this task. So what you do is you right click on this task and you move. Okay, you move to another board where you have created a separate board for your unit. Okay, say it's a business unit. You move it to the business unit. So the board moves automatically to that Trello board, hmm, called business unit. And you will select the list under the business units that you can move it to. So you just move it to do straight up and you move it. Okay. When you move it, you find out that it is there already. So let's try it. Move it so you can check. I can check business unit and I see that it is here. Understanding Trello, it is here. And then I go ahead and I can add members that will achieve this task and say, yes, uh, this person, this person are responsible that will achieve this task. Okay. So that's how you manage it. And if this task is maybe it was an error, you can archive it straight up. From here, you can archive it and you can choose to just delete it after archiving it. That oh yeah, you understand. So, but I'm going to move this thing back. Let me just leave it and delete it. Okay, so let's go back to Trello tutorials. So tutorials. Oh, so my card is gone because it has been moved to be executed. So same vein, other things. Let's say this one has been done and been given to members, and put the label and say it is revenue and everything, and it and put the due date 7th, and then person achieves the task. Being able to put your checkbox, all the checkbox has been ticked, and it is being worked on. You move it from to do to work in progress. Just drag and drop, leave. And when you've achieved this work in progress, you drag and drop to complete. But most times you don't get to determine if the task is completed if it was not set by you. So let the person set the task, go through the task, examine it, go through the checklist, and say, "Oh, this task was done properly. Everything, every box was ticked, no stone unturned." And the person say, "Oh, this task was complete, and it's this box just close to the due date, and it's done to complete, and then you can move it." So that you can have an overview as a team leader and say, "Hey, okay, these are the tasks we completed it in line with our roadmap." And when it's getting too crowded here, you can archive as much as possible. Trello can be used for personal projects, can be used for team projects, can be used to set milestones, can be used to create milestones like a calendar kind of thing, and all that. So, is there anything that we've not touched on Trello? I doubt. So, I'll just see. Uh, yeah. So these are basic. This is the basic thing you can do for now, and then invite people to your board. After creating this board, you can say, okay, I need this person to be. So just paste the email or create a link and paste on your WhatsApp and say, join this Trello board. Let us work on this sheet together. Excuse me, on this stuff together. So that's basically all you need on Trello. Every other thing is just advanced function. But with this, you can work together, collaborate remotely wherever you are, and accomplish tasks together. All right. When we meet again in any uh, Hangout or Zoom meeting, you can ask questions that are bothering, but just play with it, go around, try to play with it, and because this is what we'll be using going forward. Okay. Thank you guys. Yeah.